Hello, everyone. I am here for your reminder of the week, and I always say better off sooner than later. I think I'm getting that backwards. It was a rough start this morning again. Mornings are not really my thing, in case you haven't noticed. Anyway, Brian, this is going to be specifically for you. So I figured I'd use this as the reminder for everyone because lots of problems are going on and we all need this easy reminder how the stress in your body it leads to your posture and then you just walk around looking terrible, feeling terrible, and it shows and you feel it. So it's quick, easy stretch. I'm going to show you about 30 seconds. And for Brian, I'll often send him reminders because he's in it for the corrective exercise part of the program. And we all pretty much need to fix our posture, do a check, especially when we're like this over a computer or like this on a phone all day long, right? So sometimes this happens. You might be right now sitting down in a chair all slumped over on your couch because your day is finally done and people's work days come to an end. Let me know what that feels like, by the way. So yeah, if you're slumped on the couch, and then you wonder why you kind of have the stiffness, the aches, and the pains. It's just because the fibers line up in that way. And over time, without doing these correctives, they get stuck. It's no good. So, did you know that stress shows up in your body before it shows up in your mind? And one of the first places it lands, it is your posture. So, obviously, we're all stressed out. It's all I hear all day long, right? So, the first thing that happens, and this is not good what I'm wearing. I'm just walking in the door. So my scarf's on, but the shoulders go up, and then you round your shoulders forward, and then your neck tenses and your jaw tenses, and all of you stretch people are grinding your teeth these days. You know who you are. The other thing is you hold your breath, right? So that these are all signs of stress. It all lands up here, and it's just really easy to do a couple stretches, because if you don't do what I'm going to show you, it will lead to chronic neck pain, shoulder pain, headaches come about from that, even low back pain. It goes into poor circulation, breathing. You get tired a lot because you're carrying all this unnecessary stress here. So, as simple as this is, it's very, very good. And that's why I'm doing it. So, if you don't check it regularly, it's going to just start accepting the stress in positions and then it's just going to all glue and gel there and you're going to have big time problems. So, first thing you want to do here, wherever you are, whether you're driving or laying on the couch or cooking dinner, just do a posture check. So just do that right now or first thing in the morning or at your desk tomorrow morning. Anytime you feel that tension building, you're going to do this. Okay, I'm going to show you. Let me see. I want to make sure I'm actually on camera here. Okay, so there's a chair. Here's a chair. I am seated on a chair. Okay, not really the best angle, but we're going to take the head side to side. So ear to shoulder, like that. And when I bring it to the side that it's touching the shoulder, it's going to be the other side. I'm putting my hand on the chair, anchoring it there, and pulling across. So I'm kind of like in a side bend. And then this arm, the fingers are going to be reaching for the floor. And then you're just going to hold that. Take a few breaths here. You can help yourself just by going like this. And then you're going to do it to the other side. You'll immediately feel the difference if you do it. I do. And I'm not really even that tight. I found a way to stretch myself as I'm stretching other people through the day, which is a great thing for me. Okay, now I'm going to look up to the corner and do the same thing. Because that you're going to feel it like when you make these variations, you're going to feel it in different spots. And then I come back to center. And now I'm going to look down in the opposite corner and do it. So basically, not to sound confusing, take your head to the side, ear to shoulder. And then you're going to look up to the opposite corner, ear to shoulder. And then you're going to look down to the corner, ear to shoulder. That's it. Wait till you feel the difference. And it also draws your shoulders down and away from your ears. Now, I'm going to anchor myself in the chair and look back over my shoulder. And you'll probably feel this down your whole spine. But at least you're anchored, and the chair will help you to stay uplifted in your spine and eliminate that hunching over. And it's just for a few breaths here. And to the other side. So, what is that mimicking? It's mimicking your everyday movement of trying to get out of your parking spot, which nobody can do anymore because you cannot do a movement like this. Because when you don't use it and do it, you lose it. Simple as that. All right. So we did side, side, we did twist back, and now we're just going to do a little drop and roll. Drop and rolling action. Oh, it feels so good. I love it. Nice and slow. And when you go through that range, you're going to feel one spot, one area in the range is going to be a little bit more tight. So you go nice and slow through that. And then it doesn't stop there. Um, the shoulders are involved somewhat as well. So I'm always doing these back shoulder rolls because we're going to go back and counter that action of everything slumping forward. You're used to being this. So now it's time to open up and one at a time goes back, and you might as well get a double and go ahead and, go ahead and gaze back over the shoulder as you are lifting the shoulder, rolling it down and back. Here's the last thing I'm going to show you. So now if I'm standing, I'm going to pull my shoulder blades together down and back. Okay? You can't really see, but this is what it looks like. And then you can nod your head down and get that length in the back of your neck. Ear to ear to shoulder, twist back, look over, drop and roll, pull the shoulders down and back after you circle them down and back. They're the posture checks, and that would be your little mini assignment. Well, actually, I'm not in my student group right now, but your homework or your challenge or your reminder, because some things are actually really just that simple to fix, and we don't always need Advil and medication and doctor's diagnoses. So it could be that your headaches are coming from that. Wouldn't that be great to just get a quick little simple fix right here, right now from me? So try it out, let me know, and that will be it for tonight or for this week's reminders. And now I will teach the osteoporosis workshop with Jessica Lewis. And if you are interested in that, we can let you know when the next one will be. All right, you guys have a great night.